Greetings, pod fans. It's day 15 of Pod Fajita. Pod videos himself every day in April, asterisk. So that's about halfway through. Good job, me. I have been a fully licensed driver for a little over a week now, so I feel like it's time to talk about my experiences and just how I feel about this whole driving thing. So first of all, my favorite thing to do is when I'm stopped at some lights and I have the parking brake up, the handbrake, and it stops you. I like to wiggle my fingers over it while I wait for let me try and get into frame. So I like to wiggle my fingers over it and do a while I'm waiting for the light to go green, because I like to imagine being a cowboy and just waiting for the draw, and then I go, and then I drive. It makes me so happy. I'm like, it's, just the wiggly fingers, and I'm definitely a cowboy. It's just the coolest thing. This is just the stuff that I think about as I'm, waiting for lights to turn. I'm like, I'm a cowboy. Draw, and then I drive. One of the wildest changes, or I guess it's the most expected change, but just getting places is so easy. Yeah, I did a bunch of driving today. Woke up early, popped the dog in the car. We went into town and got coffee. We hopped into the car again, went to a park, did a big old walk, went to a pet shop. It is called Pet Stop, though. But bought a number of things, came back. I helped around at home. Then I hopped into the car again, went back into town, drove around quite a bit, went to a shopping place that usually would take probably about an hour for me to get to, just depending on buses and stuff, and then came back, and it's currently 5:30. I also had a nap in that time. It's so easy to get to places. It's wild. As a person, a big old walker man who used to walk everywhere or get buses everywhere, it's actually mind-blowing how easy it is to just travel from A to B to C to D and just keep going and just do, something pops into my head. I'm like, I haven't been to that place in a while. And I'm suddenly there. It's so good. I love it. I love being an driver. Another thing, so if you don't know, I'm a 31-year-old man. I only just got my license recently because I never really needed it. I talked about that in the video where I was got my license. All of these things are new and different to me. Something wild is just storage. My car is a backpack, a giant backpack that I can just put things in. I have a jacket with me, but it's too warm. I will leave it in the car. Whereas previously, I'm a backpack man. I like having my backpack on me because I just like having things and making sure that I have things. And you'd be stuffing a jacket into the backpack, or you'd be kind of putting it through the handles. I like doing that. But just being in the car, it's just there's so much space. It's wild. I love it. Being able to offer lifts home to people is a super, just new thing to me. And, even if people don't accept, it still feels great to just be able to say, do you want to lift home? Do you want to hop in? I can drive you. It's raining. Ooh, do you want to lift? It makes me so happy. I love it. It's oh yeah, we're going to this thing. Do you want to lift? Do you want to lift there? And I can bring you home afterwards? It's, what? I can do that? And this is my entire life, or since I became an adult and I was able to just go in cars with my friends, it's been a thing that I have benefited from. The number of lifts home, the number of we're going to this place, pod, do you want to lift? Yes, please, thank you. It's so great to be on the other end of it. It's very cool. I love being a driver, man. It has made my life so happy. But yeah, that was just, I guess, I just wanted to talk about my driving and things. The draw thing is probably the most interesting thing there. But it's, I just get these wild things into my head and I'm like, this is what I'm going to do at every red light. Wow, 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 draw. Yeah. And also, if anyone watching this is ever in my car and I don't do it, I will forget. I'm sorry. It's not going to be every single time because I'm lazy. But yeah, it is a Saturday. I almost said Sunday. My brain is like all over the place. But yeah, it is a Saturday. It's a pretty good Saturday. It was bright earlier, then it was raining, and then now it's just overcast. Ew. But yeah, I will talk to you all tomorrow. I hope you're having a great weekend. I hope that life is treating you extra well. And yeah, talk to you soon. Slán.